Hello students, I am Subhashish. Today we are going to learn the new topic data handling. Imagine you are having a birthday party and want to make sure there is enough food and drinks for everyone. To do this, you might ask your friends what their favorite snacks are. You write down their answers and see that many people like chips, some like cookies and few like fruits. Now you need to figure out how much of each snack to buy. If you have a list of everyone's favorite snacks, you can count how many people like each type and decide how many of each snack to get. This is where data handling helps. Data handling is all about collecting information, organizing it, and using it to make smart decisions. It's like sorting and counting things to see which ones are the most popular or needed. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this lesson, you will be able to understand data handling concepts, collect and organize data, create and interpret frequency distribution tables. Keywords from this lesson are data, tally marks, frequency distribution table, collecting, recording, presenting. We will start by knowing what is data. A data is information in the form of numbers or words that helps us make decisions. Now let us see some examples how data is collected and organized to help someone to take informed decisions. Collecting or recording of data. Lakshman is preparing to go for a picnic with his friends. He had to take fruits for everybody in the picnic. Lakshman prepared a list like this by asking his friends. He got the list what he needs to bring. But the shopkeeper can't able to understand the list. And the shopkeeper requires only count of fruits required but not the names who wants what. This is where the concept comes, organizing the data. Organizing data means arranging information in a neat and orderly way so it's easy to understand and use. The above list is an unorganized list. Now we will see how to organize the given data. To organize the data, we will use frequency distribution table, a tool used to summarize and organize data. Create a tabular form with 3 columns, one for name of the fruit, one for tally marks, and last one for total number of fruits. Tally marks are used for counting and are represented as a set of 5 lines in which there are 4 vertical lines and the fifth number is represented by a diagonal line across the previous 4 numbers. Now we will see the frequency distribution table. For small amount of data, you can count and summarize manually as shown. This method is simple and straightforward. When dealing with larger data sets, manual counting becomes impractical and tiresome process. So, one should organize data from beginning itself. Why organizing data is important? Because it helps in understanding information, it avoids confusion, it helps in making accurate decisions, it helps in saving time. Let us see some examples. The favorite color of 25 students in a class are given below. Write a frequency distribution table using tally marks for the data. Which is the least favorite color of the students? Solution. The given information is in raw data form. Create a tabular form with 3 columns, one for name of the color, one for tally marks, and last one for total count. Here we are having 5 different colors. Write down their names in first column. Now let's complete the table. Orange is the least favorite color for the student. Let us see one more example. 25 students in a class got the following marks in an assignment. The assignment was for 10 marks. Organize the data and represent in the form of a frequency distribution table using tally marks. Find out the marks obtained by maximum number of students. Find out how many students received least marks. How many students got 3 marks? Solution. The given information is in raw data form. Create a tabular form with 3 columns, one for marks obtained, one for tally marks, and last one for number of students. Here we can see that students scored different marks. Write down their marks in first column. Now let's complete the table. Now we will answer the following questions. Find out the marks obtained by maximum number of students. Maximum number of students got 5 marks. Find out how many students received least marks. Least marks are 2, so 4 students received least marks. How many students got 3 marks? Number of students got 3 marks is 0. Let us see one more example. Vehicles that crossed a checkpost between 10 am and 11 am are as follows. Represent the data in a frequency distribution table using tally marks. Solution. The given information is in raw data form. Create a tabular form with 3 columns, one for type of vehicles, one for tally marks, and last one for number of vehicles. Here we are having 5 different vehicles. Write down their names in first column. Now let's complete the table. points to remember. Data refers to information in the form of numbers or words that aids in decision making. It can be collected from various sources and needs to be organized for effective analysis. Frequency distribution table, a tool used to summarize and organize data. Data handling is all about collecting information, organizing it, and using it to make smart decisions. Thanks for watching.